Alright, so I wanted to make a video reviewing this 1961 American Vintage 2 reissue Stratocaster. I picked one up used at Guitar Center, and I figured I had a lot of thoughts and opinions about this that I figured that I'd want to share. So, this 1961 American Vintage 2 comes with a 1961 C-shaped neck, fingerboard radius of 7.25 inches, rosewood fingerboard board with the clay dot inlays, which I think from an aesthetic standpoint looks pretty good. It's got 21 vintage tall frets, and it comes with a bone nut, 1.65 nut width. These things retail for $2,299. I got this one for $17.99. Still has the sticker on it. From the pictures, which I know if you've ever shopped at Guitar Center, the pictures don't look anything like what you end up getting. But this one's pretty close. This one had a couple little scuffs around here, and I mean, it's in decent shape. I mean, the fingerboard had some, I don't know, it looks like somebody was trying to I don't know. So maybe these aren't even the same frets, because it looks like somebody was tearing into the board to get on this thing. The board's a little messed up, but it's like I said, this thing was about like $1,900 after tax. And like I said, there's a couple things. And that right there is why I'm going to take it back. I wasn't expecting to actually get that to actually. This one right here just cuts out for absolutely no reason. I could try, I guess, maybe replacing that pot. But, I'd just kind of rather not really fool with it. So that's kind of unexpected. That, like I said, that it's actually on there. So I guess I'll just continue going on with the negatives. Like I said, this thing has a little rough shape around the neck. The tuners, the E string just keeps popping out of the vintage style tuner. I have put like 3 different 9s. I got 942s on here in there, and I finally got one the halfway stay. But after a little bit, the whole thing just keeps kicking out of tune, and I put the nut sauce in the nut and everything, and then so I don't really know what's really going on with that. But yeah, like I said, I mean, it just cuts out. Something you push on or get to something, knock the volume pot off, and it just completely cuts out or drains real low, and it's like you got nothing going on. So, but there is a lot to actually really like about this thing. Like I said, if it wasn't, and like I said, who knows? Maybe that's, but I've seen a lot of people talking about the quality and, what's people have had experiences with these. But from what I can tell, the quality on this one's pretty decent. Like, the neck fits pretty good in the pocket. I've seen a lot of those where people are having problems with that. I mean, the color looks great. I mean, this is a great looking instrument. I really like the neck. The neck feels really great. It sounds incredible. And there you go. So, like I said, this one's definitely going back. But yeah, like I said, I love the way the neck feels. It's a great shape. I really like the nitro finish on the neck. Fender's been doing that matte thing here lately, and anything in like the last 4 or 5 years. I almost bought a American Standard like 2 years ago, and as soon as I touched the neck and it was just that plasticky matte, just feels like cheap junk. I'm like, who would want to spend $1,900 or $1,700, $1,800 or whatever the MSRP is for those things? And I don't know. It's just, I don't think that's for me. But like I said, the thing sounds, it's got the mojo. Like, I feel like I play a little bit differently since I've been spending some time with this thing. Like I said, but I really think probably what I would do, I think this is about $1,500 max for this one. Like I said, I've seen some other issues that people have had, and those would be a little less, but $1,900 after tax, and like there's just no way. Like, this can be an incredible instrument. But like I said, this one in particular is not $1,900, and I definitely would not be paying $2,300 for one of these. Like I said, so I'm gonna include here at the end some playing on this, running through the tone X. So first thing would be like a maxed out plexi, and then some clean and like some Fendery kind of tones, and hope you enjoy. Thanks.